Good morning, children. In today's class, we are learning a new concept called economic order quantity, abbreviated as EOQ. We have certain requirements for any concern, which we call as R. And we have certain expenditure, the cost, which we term as C1, C2, C3. C1 represents holding cost. See, we cannot order each day, this much I want, that much I want, all that. For a particular concern, we have to keep in advance the requirements. So we order and we keep it in the godown, for which I must pay rent. That which we call holding cost, say C1. The other word we also call carrying cost for that. The next is any shortage comes, what we apply, we call C2. We are not much dealing with shortage cost in this section. The third one is when I order, I have to pay for it. So that which we call ordering cost, say C3. Economic order quantity deals with C1 and C3. C1 the holding cost and C3 the ordering cost. How to calculate the carrying cost? When I order, the full order will be there in the godown. As days pass by, we keep using. Finally, it will come to 0. So when I order, let me call Q0 is the quantity. Finally, it will be 0. So we cannot be paying full rent one time, 0 rent one time, all that. We must pay the average rent. Q0 the full quantity, 0 the nil quantity. Average will be Q0 plus 0 by 2, or I call Q0 by 2, for which I will pay the cost. So Q0 by 2 into C1. Ordering cost. Requirements are every time I get Q0 quantity. So how many orders do I make? The total number of requirements divide by each time how much I order. So requirements by my EOQ will tell me how many orders I make into C3. Now, once I know what is ordering cost and carrying cost for the entire requirements, what is EOQ? EOQ we denote as Q0, which is nothing but R into T0. We are learning two different notations, T0 and N0. T0 tells me time period between the two orders. So January I place one order and September I place one order. In between how many months? So T0 tells me the time period between the 2 months. So Jan to September, there are 9 months duration. Mostly we order every 6 months, every 3 months, like that way. N tells me, N0, how many orders we make. So in a particular year, I make 3 orders, then N0 is 3. Now naturally, N0 and T0 are reciprocals. When I say N0, I mean it is 1 by T0. And when I say T0, it is 1 by N0. So let us remember the basic formula. What is it for EOQ? Root of 2 C3R by C1. We will almost use it in all the problems to come. Number of orders N0. Root of RC1 by 2C3. For T0, you just reciprocate. You can very well use calculator and simplify easily once you memorize the formula. Minimum average cost C0. This is very simple. We multiply all that we know. 2 into R into C1 into C3. So basically you have Q0, the EOQ formula. N naught, and N naught reciprocal I can use for T naught, and minimum average cost is root of 2R C1 C3. We need to show in most of the problems that at EOQ, carrying cost equal to ordering cost. Carrying cost is holding cost. So Q naught by 2 into C1, and ordering cost is R by Q naught into C3. Let us proceed into exercise problems. Exercise 6.3, question number 1. Given some item, annual demand 800 units, unit price in rupees 0.02. Ordering cost rupees 5 per order, holding cost 10% of unit price. Determine EOQ in units, minimum average cost, EOQ in rupees, EOQ in years of supply, number of orders per year. So each one just we substitute in the formula, having identified what is requirement C3 and C1 from the question. Annual demand we call as R, that is 800. Ordering cost, they have given 5 in the question, so it is rupees 5 per order. Carrying cost or holding cost C1 is 10% of the unit price. 10% of 0.02. 10 by 100 into 0.02, that is 0.002. Once I know R, C1, C3, let me just substitute in each formula asked in the question. EOQ in units, root of 2 C3R by C1. Square root of 2 into C3 is 5, R is 800 by C1 is 0.002. Multiply, divide by 0.002, that answer, find the square root. We get EOQ equals 2000 units. The second subdivision, minimum average cost, that is root of 2 into C1 is 0.002 into C3 is 5 into R is 800. Multiply everything, then find square root. We get 16 and the square root is 4 rupees. EOQ in rupees tells me EOQ in units, that is 2000 into unit price given in the question 0.02. So we get rupees 40. EOQ in years of supply, years tell me T naught, that is Q naught by R. Q naught is 2000 as we already calculated. Divide by R, the requirements, that is 800. As we divide, we get T naught equals to 2.5. Number of orders per year, N naught we say, which is R by Q naught, or reciprocating 800 by 2000, that is 0.4, and hence the problem. The same question, item B given as annual demand 400, unit price 1, ordering holding the same as the previous section. So C3 is 5, C1 is 10% of 1.00, or I will say it is 0.1. As we know R, C1, C3, let us just substitute like the previous problem. EOQ, square root of 2 into C3 into R divided by C1 value 0.1. As we simplify, we get square root of 40,000, that is 200 units, which we call as Q naught. Minimum average cost, square root of 2 into C1 is 0.1, C3 is 5 and R is 400. As we multiply, we get 400 and the square root is 20 rupees. EOQ in rupees is EOQ. We multiply with unit price. EOQ is 200 from here. Unit price is 1.00. So it is rupees 200. The next is EOQ in years of supply. Q0 by R. Q0 is 200 and R is 400. That is 0.5. Number of orders per year. R by Q0. R is 400 and Q0 is 200, which gives me 2. Hence the problem. Question number 1. Item C, annual demand 13,800. Unit price 0.20. The remaining 2 as in the previous section. R. The requirements we write from the demand, which is 13,800. C3, the ordering cost is 5 and holding cost is 10% of unit price. 10% of 0.20, or I will say 10 by 100 into 0.20, that is 0.02. Having identified R, C3 and C1, EOQ is 2 into C3 is 5, R is 13,800 divided by C1 is 0.02. As we multiply, we get square root of 69 lakhs, that is 2626.78, approximating as 2627. Minimum average cost, square root of 2 into C1 is 0.02, C3 is 5 and R is 13,800. As we multiply and take square root, the answer is 52.54 rupees. EOQ in rupees, EOQ in units 2627 into unit price is 0.20. As we multiply, it is rupees 525.40. EOQ in years of supply, Q0 by R. Q0 is 2627 by R. The requirements 13,800. My answer is 0.19. Number of orders per year N0, that is R by Q0. R is 13,800 by Q0 is 2627, approximately equal to 5.253, and hence the problem. Second question, a dealer has to supply his customer with 400 units of a product per every week. Notice the time, it is every week. The dealer gets a product from the manufacturer at a cost of rupees 50 per unit. The cost of ordering from the manufacturers is 75 per order. The cost of holding the inventory is 7.5% per year of the product cost. Find EOQ and total optimum cost. We know EOQ is square root of 2R C3 by C1, and total optimum cost is the second subdivision. What does it mean? Cost of purchasing plus minimum average cost. Minimum average cost, we know the formula root of 2 C1 C3R. What is this cost of purchasing? How many units we purchase and the unit cost. So 400 into 50 plus minimum average cost. Let us proceed into the problem. Capital R. Every week, what is the number of units? That is 400. What is ordering cost given? Cost of ordering is rupees 75 per order. So it is 75. Holding cost. We must be careful because here year is given for the holding inventory, whereas here week is given. So let us calculate it for year and convert it for week. What is C1? Usually we write 7.5% of unit cost. What is the unit cost? It is 15. So how do I write it? 7.5 by 100 into 15. This is per year. But I want to calculate it for week. 1 year, there are 52 weeks. So, whatever answer I get, you divide by 52. So that I will get what is C1 per week. And my answer is 0.072. Now let us substitute. What is EOQ? Square root of 2 into R is 400. C3 is 75 divided by C1 is 0.072. As we multiply and take square root, the answer is Q0 equals 912.87. This many units per order. The next question. Total optimum cost. Cost of purchasing. How many units? 400 into unit cost 50 plus minimum average cost 2R C1 C3. As we simplify, it is 400 into 50. 20,000 plus root of 2 into R is 400, C1 is 0.072 into C3 is 75. Use calculator and simplify the answer. It is 65.75 plus 20,000. So 20,065.75 rupees. And this is per week. We have calculated only weekly units. So this much is per week.